What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to give you a quick Grom clone update, the Boom 125. Actually the other day, it was last week, it actually broke down on me when I was riding it. I rode it to my mom's house, the first long ride I've taken on. It's only like 8 miles, but I've been keeping it around the neighborhood since it's not registered, and it broke down on me. Got like 5 or 6 blocks away from their house, and it just up and died. Started bogging, and it died. It did that to me one other time. I was here in the neighborhood. I had to push it a block home, and when I got home, it started back up. But this time, it would not start back up. So my buddy came and got me, loaded up in the back of a truck, brought it back to my house. Luckily, the thing only weighs like 250 pounds, so 2 people can easily get in the back of the truck. We didn't need a trailer or anything, and it's pretty small. But didn't get it started back up. I have a few suspect issues. It is getting fuel. It is getting spark. It was, fuel supply might have been a little bit short, but it's could have either been a car problem. Otherwise, there was a problem with the PCV system, and I've also heard issues with the what am I trying to say? Emission system as well. So I'm actually doing work on all that. So I'm going to show you the bike in its current torn apart stage and show you guys everything that I'm going to be doing to it. And once I actually get the parts ordered and get the parts here, I will show you guys, the exact put together and the final product of what everything's going to be like once it's all done. Okay, so first of all, here's the bike all torn apart. There's really no plastics left on the bike at all. And I have a bunch of pieces taken off of the bike, off the engine. So I have all the plastics up here for it and the carburetor. So I took the carburetor off. I actually tore the carburetor all apart and just kind of messing with it because I'm going to be replacing the carb. So essentially everything that's going to be done will start from front and work our way to the back. So I'm getting new flush mount turn signals. Turn signals will probably only go out to about there. They'll be flush mount, just basically amber colored LEDs. So getting flush mount turn signals. So we are actually deleting all of the emission system. So there was, actually did have an EGR system on here. So actually on the bottom side of the engine, there is a plate there. Well, there was a plate. We'll see if I can get it there. I don't know if I actually got on there, but there is a tube that came off of there. I actually have all the old parts sitting over here. So this is a charcoal canister for the ignition system. Let's see here. You got the factory air box. Here's another part of the emission system. I don't know if this is like an EGR valve. That's coming off. And I don't know. Got mirrors in there. I got different mirrors. Here's the tube. So the tube was actually right about here. Came up. That wasn't quite like that. Came up like that somewhat. So that's being deleted. Block up plates being put on. This factory air box, that's being deleted. Stock exhaust is being swapped out. Stock intake's being swapped out. Mirrors are being swapped out. So kind of a lot of stuff done with that. So as you can see, yeah, there's no mirrors on here. So those are being swapped out. So stock air box. So all this will be opened up. And then all the emission system, those over here, is being opened up. So I'm getting a different intake manifold for it because this one has a little tube on here which I no longer need. And so different intake manifold. It's gonna have a different carb and just a cone air filter on there. Different exhaust. We're getting a different spark plug. Might get a different ignition wire. Gonna get a different CDI box. Trying to increase the performance a little bit. And let's see what else. I changed oil right away. I'm using 10W40 right now, but I'm going to start using Rotella T15W40. It does meet the specifications that this engine needs, and it's like $16 for 4-quart system. We're going to get a or 4-quart jug. Going to get a different seat for it because the seat that's on here kind of sitting pretty close to the tank. I want to be able to sit back a little bit further, so I might be getting a stock Grom seat from a buddy of mine. Still waiting to see if we can find it because he put a different seat on his Grom and different exhaust. So I'm actually going to dual exhaust system. So I might have to modify it a little bit because the system I think is actually for a Grom. The Groms So if you guys can see, so this is the exhaust port right here. The Grom's exhaust port's actually right in the middle of the head. So I might have to modify the exhaust a little bit to make it work. But it's basically going to come down here, come up through here. There's going to be 2 pipes coming off here, and then I'm going to get two tips on and just have kind of an open exhaust. So it'll be quite a bit louder, better performance, and it'll look a lot cooler. We're doing a rear fender delete. So all this will be gone. So it's basically be a little bracket here for the license plate. We're getting a integrated tail light too, so the turn signals will be integrated into the tail light to eliminate the rear turn signals. So it should clean the bike up quite a bit. I think for now that's everything that's being done. So we got rear fender delete, a tail light, integrated tail light. We got carburetor, we got exhaust, delete all the emission system. Got different turn signals up front. Got different mirrors up front, and the ignition system is being upgraded. Might do a shock eventually, but the shocks are expensive for these things. They're like $500. So, then I'm also going to get a. They make like a little cover that goes right here. So I'm going to get that for it too, to protect the front of the engine a little bit too. So we're getting a little cover that goes on the front of that. And I think that's about everything. So the Grom here in a few weeks should have all the parts here. I actually got the title for this thing back already. I thought it was going to take 8 to 10 weeks, but I got the title back already. So I should have the plates in another week at the most. And then I can, by the time we got all the parts, I can slap it all back together, and I should be able to legally ride this thing on the road again. So, but yeah, so I mean, we got a pile of parts laying all over the place in here. A couple other things I've been working on this week while this has been torn apart. Haven't been riding it. I've been off of work all week. We're doing 1 week on, 1 week off at work. They got this weed whacker for free yesterday. I tore it all apart, cleaned everything up, put it back together. It runs just fine. Good thing about this weed whacker that I like, and it's got the little blades on here, so I don't have to worry about swapping out the cord anymore. I got these 2 workbenches from my mom for my birthday. I bought that shelf to go over there to put some of my stuff on. I do need to get a toolbox to go over here where this thing is, and then this side cart thing will hang on the side of it. So I'll essentially have a 40-inch toolbox with both those put together. This toolbox is staying here. That's just going to be for vacuum accessories and the air compressor accessories. I got this workbench I made here. I actually repurposed the cage or the crate that thing came into a workbench. So this workbench cost me a total of $20. So, but yeah, so I've been working on a lot of stuff this week, getting a lot of stuff done. I wish I could have ordered parts for the bike right away, but I'm actually waiting for all my bonus check to come and for my unemployment for the week to come through, so I can actually afford to buy the parts without putting myself in a tough spot financially. So hopefully next week or two I can actually order parts and get this thing going. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the whole process. And my wonderful girlfriend is home now, and we'll see you guys next time.